Well, good morning, everyone. Sorry about the commercials, the annoying ass commercials. I'm trying to get that taken off because that's just annoying the shit out of people, and it often turns people off. So, people get to hearing that and they're like, I don't want to listen to this shit. Well, I don't blame you, because some of the stupidest commercials that they could possibly air on my broadcast, it just annoys the shit out of me. So, that being said, if you guys hear me ticking back here in the background, basically what I'm doing right now is I'm just kind of sharing this podcast around, trying to get it out there, because it's a challenge for me to get my podcast anywhere now. It's like Facebook will flag it, and it won't get any views, and it's just weird. I post a meme, it goes viral. I post a show. If you're my immediate followers or anything, you'll, of course, be able to check it out. But, okay, here we go. So I just posted the podcast into the Real Talk Radio Mayhem Alerts. And basically, this show is just going to be about, current events. Like, what in the hell is going on? You notice that the media has you looking everywhere but where you're supposed to be looking. It's insane. Now, this morning I started reading reports of COVID outbreak. Okay, the second wave is here. Okay, they already announced the second wave 3 months ago. Now there's another second wave. How can you have two second waves? These people just think we're stupid. From what I can gather, these people just think we're retarded as all get out. And for the most part, we are. A bunch of people get their information from memes and satirical news places like Big Country News and shit like that here in Abilene. If you're in Abilene, you know about Big Country News. And if you're sharing anything they share as fact, you may as well be holding up a Mad magazine. Okay? Because it's all satirical. I know the people that run it. So, for all you see, this is proof right here. No, that's not proof. It's not proof. Okay? Sorry to tell you. So, anyway. So, here's the big thing this morning. I thought I was going to wake up to hear more numbers, more ballots being, turned over and all this shit. But instead, I'm hearing about the second wave of COVID. Again. 3 months later, another wave of COVID. So they're saying we should shut the schools down, we should lock down again, and all this dumb shit. Guys, I have one question for you. Just one question. Oh, and before I go into all of this, if you're listening to this broadcast right now, I am live in real time as you are hearing it. And should you find this interesting, do me a favor and share this episode around, tag some friends, get in on it. You can also sign in and join me in the live chat feed so I can actually see people's opinions. So just putting that out there. Now, so here we go. Here we are at COVID. They're wanting to lock down again. They're wanting to shut down schools. They're wanting to close small businesses down. And what gets me is people out there actually think this is about a virus. It's not about a virus, man. It's not about a virus. This was predicted long ago. Okay? Now, there's always a virus out there. Get over yourselves, Karens. For all you people out there that are like, we need to stay home and hunker down. You need to wear your mask everywhere. You need to put some gloves on. It wouldn't hurt for you to have you an extra bottle of Purell. You need to stay 6 feet apart from everybody. You can't talk in the same direction. Don't look each other in the eyes. Change your underwears twice a day. All that dumb shit you guys are spilling out. And it's just like, dude, let me tell you something. Fact check. You cannot get rid of a virus. Okay? Never mind that Fauci fuck. We need to flatten the curve. No, you can't. There is no flattening the curve. The curve gets flattened when everybody's already gotten it. It's called herd immunity, people. And I guarantee you this. If you took away all the media hype, the politicians, Fauci's idiot ass, the WHO, the CDC, Bill Gates, if you took all of this away, would you honestly, and I'm talking about every little thing that comes with COVID, the commercials they're coming out with now, the sitcoms of people walking around wearing masks, they're trying to make this normal, people. This is not about a damn virus. Not once have we ever gotten rid of a virus. Not once. If you could get rid of viruses, why is HIV still around? Why is the common cold still around? Coronavirus. That is the common cold. And here's another fact check. For most people that got COVID, it was literally just that. It was just a cold. A little bit, somewhat of an abnormal cold, but it was a cold nonetheless. That's for most people that got it, okay? Now, I'm not disputing that people die. Yes, people die. Everyone wants to all of a sudden, in the name of COVID-19, hang on to the very fabric of life until there's nothing left but a thread. But these are the same people that eat fast food every day, that smoke and drink, that they're out there partying every weekend. I mean, these are the same idiots. Put your mask on. You're putting my life at risk. Okay. How about this? If you're a chicken shit, stay home. Don't leave your house. Which, by the way, is not a good idea, because if you go into your home and let's say you're hunkered down for 2 months and you're Purelling yourself left and right and you're spraying Lysol everywhere, your house is 100% disinfected of anything. What do you think's going to happen when you go out into the world and you're exposed to viruses? Do you know how many viruses you're exposed to a day? Thousands. Bacteria infections, you name it. See, folks, that's what you have an immune system for. God gave you this beautiful thing. It's called the immune system. Now, what the immune system does is it attacks foreign entities from coming into your body. Basic biology, people. Very basic. Don't you remember? Now they're telling you, oh, we got to do our part. No. Our part is, now this is where I say we should be like Russia. Do you know what Russia does with their students every winter? They let them take their clothes off down to their underwear, barefoot, and go roll around in the snow. Those are some hard-ass kids over there. These kids today are a bunch of snowflakes, man. And they should be, because they got parents that make them wear helmets and knee pads and everything else just to ride a damn skateboard in the driveway, for fuck's sake. And when they fall, this nation's gone completely soft. I always said that if I could get up into a huge sonic spacecraft and just fly over the land, I'd look down and it would look like a fat vagina. And I'm not even trying to be funny there. I'm being for real. This country's turned, I don't even understand it. Used to be hardcore Americans, didn't give a shit, whatever. To now it's all about, oh my God, it's just so, it hurts my feelings. I'm going to report this guy. He's an asshole. My feelings are struck. No. See, I just don't understand, man. I mean, I think everybody ought to do themselves a solid and just turn their TVs off. Don't you know that 99% of the information coming from that goddamn device you have in your living room, that big flat screen you just had to have, you probably spent $1,000 on, that beautiful wall mount, that awesome surround sounds with those vibrant colors coming out. Don't you know that's a mind control device? And no, it's not a conspiracy theory. No, it's not. It's actually a known fact. That's what televisions are. Do the research. It's not classified information. It's really not. It's a mind control device. That's what it is. And then most people that I know, most Trump supporters anyway, got their TVs on Fox News 24 hours a day. Fox News. Why? Do you just want to be pissed off all the time? You just want to be on edge? You don't want to enjoy life in the slightest little bit? You going to believe this bullshit? I don't believe anything the news tells me. So when they come out and they say, hey, Dan, you should probably wear your mask if you're going to go to Walmart today. Why? I mean, shit. What do I need to do that for? Well, because there was a surge in cases. Cases, not deaths, cases. There have been infinitely times more cases than there have been deaths, okay? And I'm sorry, people die. That's just the way it is. And I don't, and still to this day, more people die every year from drugs and alcohol than they will ever die of COVID. Sorry, that's just a fact. So it sounds to me, given that fact right there, that we are in a state of a desperate need to reprioritize. We need to stop letting all this information into our heads. It's useless information, people. It's useless information. There's absolutely no truth to it at all. How many times do you need to be lied to before you figure it out? I mean, I'm just saying. We all heard the boy that cried wolf. What the hell's the problem now? Well, we're scared to die all of a sudden? I don't want to die. Well, I don't think anybody wants to die. But we don't even know if we can. We don't even know what death is. Hell, we can barely even figure out life. How the hell are we going to figure out what death is? I mean, you won't know until you're maggot food. But then by then it wouldn't matter anyway. I don't know. I'm thinking people just need to calm the fuck down, and you need to stop listening. I don't care what news source you listen to, because they're all owned by the same people. I don't care. Fox, CBS, MSNBC, C-SPAN, CNN, they're all owned by the same big tech companies. Oh, no, that can't be true. Oh, it's 110% true. Meaning, that fact right there, just take everything else out of your head. Take everything else out of your head and relish on that fact right there. Just let it seep in. All you guys out there, well, I watch Fox because it's accurate. People on the left, I watch CNN because it's accurate. That's exactly what it's designed to do. It keeps people divided. People that are partisan, they don't watch all the news. They look to one source for the most part, and any other source that's affiliated with them. Fox News. You got Alex Jones, of course. What was that? InfoWars. Yeah, you got InfoWars. You got Breitbart. I mean, you just got all these more right-leaning news outlets, whereas the left have theirs as well. Both sides alleging truth. So then in the center you have, on the right side, you have InfoWars, and then you have the Young Turks. Both of these individuals, okay, Alex Jones and Shank, whatever that idiot's name is, both of them have these white papers that they pull up and they fan out and they show the camera like, this is evidence right here of what I'm talking about. That's a white paper, dude. You ever notice that? They're not legit. I mean, I have never seen. They're just white papers. I mean, that's all they have. They're white papers with a bunch of typed up shit on it. They could be coming from anywhere. But they play on people, man. And y'all got to let this shit go. Y'all got to let it go, man. You're not going to enjoy life. You want to spend the rest of your life living in fear, having mass government overreach telling you what you can and can't do. God forbid you own a business, because they'll come and shut you down. That's what this country's turning into. And for all you people out there, you Karens running around out there, freaking out and paranoid about a damn bug, why don't y'all just stay your scary asses at home? Stop taking to the streets and demanding Congress do something, demanding the government do something about this god-awful virus that we're never going to be able to get rid of no matter what. I mean, just stop. Stay home. Be miserable. Yes, people are going to get sick. Most people that had COVID didn't even know they had it. That is a fact. Most people that had COVID didn't even know they had it. And yes, some people die from it. People die from a cold. People die from pneumonia. People die from this, that, and another. The list goes on. The fact of the matter is, we are fragile beings. We could be killed at any given moment. Why is everybody so fixated on this COVID? Oh, I know why. Because of the media. Because of the fucking media. So, if no other reason, just turn your TVs off. And you guys should look up a little thing that happened in the 70s. I think it was in the 50s. I want to say it was in the 60s and 70s. It's called MK Ultra. Now, for the longest time, people would thought, well, that's a conspiracy theory, but it's really not. There's actual congressional hearings on record. You can even watch them talking about MK Ultra and what it does, the effects of it. It's a mind control device. That's what television is. Tell-I-vision. Tell-I-vision. That's what it is. Tell lies. They put it right in front of your face and you don't even know it. I saw one time they were doing this. They were doing some kind, I think it was Project, no, it wasn't Project Veritas. It was Project Camelot. They were doing this experiment, this social experiment about families that get together and veg out in front of the TV every evening, you know. And then they had these families that had these sitcoms, and everybody had their own. There was people that liked that show Everybody Loves Raymond. There was that Friends. There was all the way to the Osbournes. And what they figured out was that all of these families that had these rituals, these ritualistic television programs for the whole family to enjoy together, what they come to find out is that these families behaved in the exact same way as the actors did in these sitcoms. True story. And it was funny because they even did one on the Osbournes, okay? Like the Osbournes, okay? So you got this family of 5, whatever, mother, father, siblings, and they're all watching the Osbournes religiously. What they come to find out is that they actually behave like the Osbournes. The dad's a dumbass, clueless. The mom is trying to hold it all together. The kids are a bunch of foul-mouthed imbeciles. This is like serious shit. Like, this is for real. And though it's entertaining, it's also entertaining you. Does that? I mean, when you break the word down like that, entertain, does that even sound attractive? It's like, I don't want to be entertained. Well, you are, and you're also being programmed. So, I mean, whether you believe in that kind of shit or not, it doesn't really matter. What you should know is that in today's America, I have never seen, other than when we were at war, 9/11 or something tragic like that, I have never seen a country where everyone's walking around and the energy in the air, you can feel it. You can just feel it. It's negative. Like everywhere you go, it's like everybody's on edge. And I'll tell you why it's on edge. Between COVID and this bullshit election, which everybody knew was going to be a shit show anyways. I don't even know why everybody's all freaked out about it, to be honest with you. Why is everybody freaked out? You knew this was going to happen. Everybody knew this was going to happen. And guess what? It's not the first time it's happened. It's actually happened more times than you actually know. It's just the media didn't cover it. The media didn't throw it out there. The information didn't travel back then over the past previous administrations as it does now. So information's constantly traveling at the speed of light, just going through the airwaves, all over. You can find out anything you want to. And they're putting all this shit out there, and everybody's just digging into it. Everybody's feeding into it. The media's going one way. The right's going the right. The left's going left. And they're only making you focus on 2 scenarios. But that's all by grand design. They know this side will be content with this content. This side over here will be content with this content. And then we have to put out the fear porn. Now, the fear porn is, holy Jesus, there's a virus out there that's going to kill us all. Okay, well, since when has that ever been an issue? It's always been that way. It's always been that way. I mean, but people see this and they accept it as the new norm. They do. It's like, I was at the grocery store the other day and I saw these two women that act, how women are. Those uppity scale women, they just saw each other 3 hours ago, and then when they see each other again, they're like, oh my God, hey, what are you doing here? It's like the same thing you're doing here, bitch. Shut up, quit making a scene. Now, and then they actually started complimenting each other's masks that they were wearing. Oh, your mask is so cute. Oh my God, it goes with your top. Like it's a fashion thing all of a sudden. It's like, what? They're really going to make mask a fashion thing? Like, how long do you think it's going to be before goggles and snorkels are fucking going around? You got to wear this. Because it's been shown that the virus cannot ascend a certain feet above the human head. So if you have this snorkel thing going up 3 feet in the air, it's impossible for you to catch it. I mean, I'm waiting on some dumb shit like this. Let me tell you like this. If butt plugs were implemented into the flattening the curb tactical force that they're trying to put out there, there'd be a lot of funny walking motherfuckers out there. That's all I'm saying. A lot of funny walking son of a bitches. That's because y'all believe anything. Believe anything is told to you. Hell, most Biden supporters actually believe he's certified president. They actually believe he's been officiated. No, he has not. It's going to have to go through the Supreme Court, people, and that's not looking good for Biden, seeing as how, well, the very black man that's going to make that decision is someone Biden tried to fuck over back in the 80s, but I'm just saying. My how the tables turn. But anyway, see, that's just more politic entertainment right there. I think the whole point of this little morning segment is just to get everybody, God, man, you guys need to go out and have some fun. Go on a camping trip or something. Go to the movies. I mean, shit. It's almost back to normal as far as capacity, but go do something. Shit, go play miniature golf. Don't give a shit. Do something. Get out of the house. Go play frisbee with your dog. Don't give a shit what you do. Just turn your fucking TVs off. And you can tell the ones that are brainwashed because these people get on social media and sharing shit like they just know something. It's like, you don't know shit. You sound like the host of CNN last night. In fact, you're saying everything he's saying word for word. I get this a lot. When I have debates with people, they regurgitate everything they hear and without any reputable source to back up any claim. It's just because that person said it. And they're on the news, which means they probably know more than you. Right. Well, my coffee's getting cold. Well, it looks like I'm going to have to wrap this segment up because I can't do without my Joe, goddammit. Anyway, so, obviously, I am live right now, and if you guys want to catch future live shows, just click on that link, go to the profile, sign in, and hit the follow button. That way, you will be given an instant email notification when I go live. You'll also be able to join me in the live chat feed where you can ask questions, give opinions, and on Metal Mayhem nights, throw out song requests. It's all in good fun. So, I'm going to sign out now. Hope you guys are, well, it's almost 9 o'clock. Well, some of you are off to work. Some of you are turning on your PlayStations. Some of you are soaking in a bath or whatever the hell. But I guarantee you, you guys really would get a better appreciation of life if you just set all that bullshit down. Leave the news alone. Don't listen to that shit. Don't you? I mean, have you guys not figured it out yet? And I'm not, and for you guys out there saying, well, I watch Fox News, that's more accurate. No, they're not more accurate. They're more assertive, but not accurate, okay? I mean, I can't believe you guys, you diehard Trump supporters, are actually still watching it after they flipped on Trump by reporting, oh, well, Biden's the president. No, he's not. Stupid idiot probably won't ever get to go to Supreme Court because they try to stack the shit out of it. But that's another podcast. Anyway. So, as I said again, share this episode around if you found it interesting. Tag some friends. Might be of somewhat of the same opinion or refute it entirely. I'm welcome to all points of views. There is no hatred here. I'm all about open-mindedness. I don't give two shits about what Don Lehman said or Tucker Carlson I don't give a shit. That's just another person reading from a teleprompter saying whatever the hell he's told to say. And nothing more, nothing less. So, you guys take care. Have yourselves a blessed evening. I am Dan Lane, and I'm signing out. Peace.